The jaguar, a name that echoes with power and mystery. This magnificent creature is the largest cat in the Americas. It is the third largest cat in the world after the tiger and the lion. Jaguars command respect throughout their vast domain. They are symbols of strength and wildness. For centuries, they have captivated the human imagination. Their presence signifies a healthy, thriving ecosystem. They are truly the silent kings of the jungle, moving with grace and purpose. We are only just beginning to understand the complexities of their lives. These formidable felines possess a distinctive appearance. They have a compact, muscular body built for power rather than sheer speed. Their heads are notably large, supporting incredibly strong jaws. This build differentiates them from their old-world cousin, the leopard, which is generally more slender and agile for climbing. Jaguars are heavier, more robust. Their coats, a rich tapestry of gold and black, are breathtaking. Each jaguar's pattern is unique, like a fingerprint. This helps researchers identify individual animals in the wild. The jaguar's coat is adorned with beautiful markings called rosettes. These are not simple spots, they are rings of darker fur, often with a smaller dot or dots in the center. This is a key feature distinguishing them from leopards, whose rosettes are typically empty. These intricate patterns are more than just decoration. They provide superb camouflage in the dappled light of the forest floor. As the jaguar moves, the rosettes break up its outline. It can blend seamlessly with the leaves and shadows. This allows it to become virtually invisible to its prey. There are several common misconceptions about these elusive cats. Many believe jaguars are strictly nocturnal hunters. While they are often active at night, they can also hunt during the day. Their activity patterns are flexible, adapting to prey availability and human presence. Another misconception is that they are inherently aggressive towards humans. In truth, jaguars are generally shy and reclusive. They prefer to avoid contact with people. Attacks are exceedingly rare, usually occurring when a jaguar feels threatened or cornered. Understanding these creatures helps us appreciate their true nature. The jaguar's historical range once stretched impressively. It covered the southwestern United States, down through Mexico and Central America. It extended deep into South America, reaching as far as northern Argentina. Today, this range has sadly shrunk. Yet jaguars still inhabit a remarkable diversity of landscapes. They are a testament to the adaptability of life. From arid scrublands to dense tropical rainforests, they make their home. Their presence indicates a wildness that still endures in these places. Protecting these realms is paramount for their survival. Jaguars show a strong preference for habitats near water. Dense rainforests, sprawling swamps, and mangrove thickets are their favored territories. They thrive in the Amazon basin, the Pantanal wetlands, and other riverine forests. These environments offer a rich tapestry of life. Water is not just for drinking, it is central to their way of life. They are skilled swimmers, often using waterways as travel corridors. These wet, lush areas provide ample cover for their stealthy hunting style. The dense vegetation is their ally, concealing them from watchful eyes. These specific environments are crucial for the jaguar's existence. They offer an abundance of prey species. Capybaras, peccaries, deer, and even caiman are found in these habitats. The dense undergrowth provides ideal conditions for ambush hunting. It allows the jaguar to stalk its quarry undetected. Water sources are vital, attracting prey and offering the jaguar opportunities for aquatic hunting. The health of these forests and wetlands directly impacts the jaguar population. Without these pristine habitats, the jaguar cannot survive. They are intricately linked, a predator and its domain. The interconnectedness of jaguar habitats is a vital concept for conservation. Forests and wetlands do not exist in isolation. They form part of larger landscapes. Jaguars require vast territories to roam, hunt, and find mates. Fragmentation of these habitats by roads, farms, or settlements can isolate jaguar populations. This isolation reduces genetic diversity and makes populations more vulnerable. The creation of jaguar corridors, protected pathways linking different habitat patches, is therefore essential. These corridors allow jaguars to move freely, maintaining healthy, connected populations across their range. The jaguar reigns as an apex predator throughout its domain. This means it sits at the very top of the food chain. It has no natural predators, apart from humans. This position is vital for maintaining ecological balance. By preying on a variety of animals, Jaguars help control herbivore populations. This, in turn, prevents overgrazing and maintains plant diversity. The health of the entire ecosystem is linked to the presence of these magnificent hunters. Their role is indispensable, a silent guardian of the natural order. A forest with jaguars is a forest in balance. Jaguars are masters of the ambush. They do not rely on long chases like cheetahs. Instead, they employ patience, stealth, and explosive power. A jaguar will stalk its prey with incredible caution. It uses every available piece of cover-dense foliage, fallen logs, even the shadows themselves. It can wait motionless for hours, observing its target. When the moment is right, it launches a swift, decisive attack. The approach is often silent, the final rush a blur of spotted fury. This method requires immense skill and a deep understanding of its environment. One of the jaguar's most formidable weapons is its extraordinarily powerful bite. Relative to its size, its bite force is among the strongest of all big cats. It is even stronger than that of lions or tigers in this regard. This immense power allows it to dispatch prey in a unique manner. While other cats often kill by a suffocating throat bite, jaguars frequently bite through the skull. They can also pierce the tough hides of reptiles like caiman or the shells of turtles. This incredible jaw strength gives them access to a wider range of prey than many other predators. The jaguar's diet is remarkably diverse, reflecting its adaptability. Scientists have recorded over 85 different species of jaguar prey. This broad menu includes large animals like tapirs, deer, and peccaries. It also features smaller creatures such as monkeys, birds, and fish. In wetland areas, they are known to hunt caiman, anacondas, and giant river otters. They are opportunistic feeders, taking whatever prey is most abundant or easiest to catch. This dietary flexibility has allowed them to thrive in varied habitats, from dense jungles to open grasslands, making them truly versatile survivors. The jaguar belongs to the Panthera genus, a group of big cats that also includes lions, tigers, leopards, and snow leopards. These cats share a common ancestor. They are all capable of roaring, a sound that reverberates through their territories. The jaguar is the only member of this prestigious genus found in the Americas. Its scientific name is thought to derive from a native South American word for a fierce beast. It stands as a unique branch of the Panthera family tree, having carved out its niche in a new world. The evolutionary journey of the jaguar is a fascinating story of migration and adaptation. Its ancestors originated in the Old World, likely in Asia. These ancient felines spread across continents. During the Pleistocene epoch, often called the Ice Age, some of these ancestors crossed the Bering Land Bridge. This landmass connected Asia and North America at various times. Once in the Americas, they spread southwards, evolving into the jaguar we know today. This journey across continents shaped the animal, honing its survival skills. During the Pleistocene, North and South America were home to even larger forms of jaguars. One such ancestor was. This prehistoric jaguar was significantly larger and more robust than its modern counterpart. It roamed vast territories, preying on the megafauna of the time. Fossils of these impressive cats have been found in various locations, from Nebraska to Patagonia. They were formidable hunters, perfectly adapted to a world teeming with giant sloths, glyptodonts, and other large herbivores. Their presence speaks to a wilder, more ancient past. The end of the Ice Age brought significant environmental changes. Many large mammal species, the megafauna, went extinct. However, the jaguar line managed to survive this period of great upheaval. Its adaptability was key. As larger prey disappeared, jaguars shifted their diet to smaller animals. They also likely benefited from their preference for forested and wetland habitats. These environments may have provided more stable refuges. This resilience allowed the jaguar to persist, carrying its ancient lineage into the modern world. It is a true survivor of a bygone era. One of the jaguar's most remarkable traits is its affinity for water. Unlike many other feline species, which typically avoid swimming, jaguars are excellent swimmers. They move through rivers and swamps with ease. They are known to hunt in the water, preying on fish, turtles, and even caiman. This aquatic prowess gives them a significant advantage in their wetland habitats. They can cross large bodies of water to access new hunting grounds or escape threats. This comfort in water sets them apart and showcases their incredible versatility as predators in diverse environments. Jaguars are also skilled climbers. While their stocky build might suggest otherwise, they are quite agile in trees. They use trees for various purposes. They may rest on sturdy branches, hidden from view. Trees also offer excellent vantage points for spotting prey. Sometimes a jaguar will drag its kill up a tree to protect it from scavengers, much like a leopard. Although they are not as arboreally specialized as leopards, their climbing ability adds another dimension to their hunting strategies and their overall adaptation to complex forest environments. They are truly at home both on the ground and above it. The activity patterns of jaguars are highly adaptable. They are often described as nocturnal, meaning active at night. However, they are more accurately termed crepuscular, with peaks of activity at dawn and dusk. They can also be active during the day, especially in areas with minimal human disturbance or when specific prey is available. This flexibility allows them to maximize hunting opportunities. They adjust their schedules based on factors like prey movement, temperature, and the presence of competitors or humans. This adaptable behavior is a hallmark of their success across varied ecosystems. To navigate their often dense and dark habitats, jaguars possess highly developed senses. Their eyesight is exceptionally keen, particularly their night vision. This allows them to detect the slightest movement in low-light conditions. Their hearing is acute, able to pick up the subtle sounds of prey rustling in the undergrowth. While their sense of smell is good, it is perhaps less developed than in canids. However, it still plays a role in detecting prey and marking territory. These finely tuned senses work in concert, making the jaguar a supremely effective hunter in the shadows. Section 6. A Life in Solitude, the Jaguar's Private World and Legacy. Jaguars lead predominantly solitary lives. They are creatures of independence, roaming their vast territories alone. This solitary existence is typical of many large predators. It reduces competition for food resources within a given area. The main exceptions to this rule are during the mating season and when a mother is raising her cubs. For most of their adult lives, however, jaguars are self-reliant hunters and wanderers. They carve out their existence in the quiet solitude of the forest, their presence often known only by their tracks or a distant roar. These powerful cats are highly territorial. A male jaguar's home range can span hundreds of square kilometers. The size depends on the habitat and the availability of prey. Females tend to have smaller, overlapping territories. Jaguars mark their domains to communicate with others of their kind. They use scent markings, spraying urine on trees and bushes. They also leave visual signals such as claw marks on trees and scrapes on the ground. Vocalizations, including their characteristic sawing roar, also serve to announce their presence and demarcate their boundaries. When it is time to breed, the solitary nature of jaguars is temporarily set aside. Females typically give birth to a litter of 1 to 4 cubs, though 2 is most common. There is no fixed breeding season. Jaguars can mate at any time of year. The female will seek out a secluded den, perhaps in a dense thicket, a cave, or a hollow log. This provides a safe haven for her vulnerable offspring. The male jaguar plays no part in raising the young. The mother alone is responsible for their care, protection, and education in the ways of the wild. The jaguar mother is devoted to her cubs. They are born blind and helpless, relying entirely on her. She nurses them, keeps them warm, and fiercely defends them from any potential danger. As they grow, she teaches them the vital skills they need to survive. They learn how to stalk, how to hunt, and how to navigate their complex environment. The cubs usually stay with their mother for up to 2 years. After this period, they disperse to find their own territories and begin their own solitary lives. This cycle of life ensures the continuation of their species, a testament to maternal dedication. Section 7. The Fading Roar, Shadows, threatening the jaguar's survival. Despite their power and adaptability, jaguars face numerous threats across their range. The most significant of these is habitat loss and fragmentation. Vast swathes of forest and wetland, the jaguar's home, are being cleared. This destruction is driven by human activities. Agriculture, particularly cattle ranching and large-scale crop plantations like soy and palm oil, consumes huge areas. Logging operations, mining projects, and the expansion of roads and urban areas also contribute to this loss. As their habitat shrinks, so too does the jaguar's world. The consequences of deforestation are severe. It not only reduces the area available for jaguars to live and hunt, but also isolates remaining populations. Forest fragments become islands in a sea of human-altered landscapes. This makes it difficult for jaguars to move between areas, to find mates, and to maintain genetic diversity. Habitat degradation also impacts their prey base. As forests are cleared, the animals that jaguars depend on for food also decline. This forces jaguars into smaller areas with fewer resources, increasing competition and stress. Human-wildlife conflict poses another serious threat. As human settlements expand closer to jaguar habitats, encounters become more frequent. Jaguars may prey on domestic livestock, such as cattle. This can lead to retaliatory killings by ranchers seeking to protect their livelihoods. Although jaguars are protected by law in most countries, illegal poaching persists. They are sometimes hunted for their beautiful pelts. Their teeth and claws are also sought after for use in traditional medicine or as trophies. This direct persecution adds further pressure on already vulnerable populations. The cumulative impact of these threats is a steady decline in jaguar numbers. The species has already disappeared from nearly half of its historical range. It is locally extinct in countries like El Salvador and Uruguay. In many other areas, populations are small and fragmented. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, lists the jaguar as near-threatened globally. However, some regional populations are considered endangered or critically endangered. Without concerted conservation efforts, the silent king of the jungle faces an uncertain future. Its roar may fade from many more forests. Section 8. Guardians of the Jaguar Conservation and Cultural Reverence. In response to the threats facing jaguars, dedicated conservation efforts are underway. These initiatives involve a wide range of stakeholders: governments, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, research institutions, and local communities are all playing a part. Protecting these magnificent cats requires a multifaceted approach. It involves scientific research to understand their needs. It also demands practical action on the ground to mitigate threats. The goal is to ensure that jaguars can continue to roam freely and thrive in their natural habitats for generations to come. Conservation strategies are diverse and tailored to local contexts. The establishment and effective management of protected areas such as national parks and wildlife reserves are crucial. These areas provide safe havens for jaguars and their prey. Creating habitat corridors to connect fragmented forests is another vital strategy. This allows jaguars to move between protected areas, maintaining genetic flow. Anti-poaching patrols and law enforcement efforts help to combat illegal hunting. Community engagement programs aim to reduce human-jaguar conflict by promoting coexistence and providing alternative livelihoods. Jaguars hold a profound symbolic role in many indigenous cultures across the Americas. For thousands of years, they have been revered. They are seen as powerful spirits, deities, or symbols of shamanic strength. In Mayan, Aztec, and Inca civilizations, the jaguar was a prominent figure in art, mythology, and religious ceremonies. It often represented royalty, warfare, and the mysterious forces of the night and the underworld. This deep cultural connection reflects a long history of coexistence and respect between humans and these awe-inspiring animals. This reverence continues in many communities today. This rich cultural heritage can be a powerful ally in jaguar conservation. Integrating traditional ecological knowledge with scientific approaches can lead to more effective conservation outcomes. When local communities value jaguars for their cultural and spiritual significance, they are more likely to support efforts to protect them. Ecotourism, focused on responsible wildlife viewing, can also provide economic incentives for conservation. It can demonstrate that a living jaguar is more valuable than a dead one. By fostering this connection, we can help secure a future for both jaguars and the cultures that revere them. Section 9. Ensuring the reign, the imperative of jaguar preservation. The jaguar is far more than just a beautiful animal. It is a keystone species. This means its presence plays a critical role in maintaining the structure, stability, and diversity of its ecosystem. As an apex predator, it regulates populations of herbivores. This prevents overgrazing and helps to maintain healthy vegetation. By controlling smaller predator populations, it can also benefit other species further down the food chain. The health of a rainforest or wetland can often be judged by the presence of a thriving jaguar population. Its well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of its entire environment. Beyond its ecological importance, the jaguar holds immense intrinsic and aesthetic value. The sheer sight of this powerful, elusive cat inspires awe and wonder. It embodies the wild spirit of the Americas. For many, the jaguar represents the untamed beauty and mystery of the natural world. Its silent movements, its piercing gaze, and its stunning coat have captivated human imagination for millennia. The loss of such a creature would diminish the richness of our planet. It would be a stark reminder of our failure to protect the biodiversity with which we share this earth. The responsibility to protect jaguars falls upon all of us. Future generations deserve the chance to live in a world where these magnificent animals still roam free. This requires a sustained commitment to conservation. We need continued scientific research to better understand jaguar ecology and the threats they face. Adequate funding for conservation programs is essential. International cooperation is also vital, as jaguars often cross national borders. Governments, conservation organizations, local communities, and individuals must work together to address the complex challenges of jaguar survival. The future of the jaguar hangs in the balance. If we fail to act decisively, the silent king of the jungle could disappear from many more parts of its realm. Its absence would leave an irreplaceable void in the intricate web of life. The forests would fall quieter, their ecological integrity diminished. Preserving the jaguar is not just about saving a single species. It is about safeguarding entire ecosystems. It is about respecting the natural world and our place within it. The roar of the jaguar must continue to echo through the Americas, a symbol of wildness, resilience, and hope.